As much as I really want to play the game, I'm kind of glad I don't have a key to play it yet. Salutations, Squatchkin Nation, how's it going? It's been a while, and today we have a very interesting topic, and you probably already know about it, but if you've been following the game Valorant for any sort of time within the past few days, then odds are you have heard about the controversy that is going around surrounding the game and its anti-cheat method. For those of you who don't know or haven't heard of Valorant and somehow found this video, it's an online multiplayer game that a lot of people see could be having an esports scene in the near future, or actually maybe even the far future, who knows. But the fact of the matter is, it is a absolutely huge project by a huge studio and company. And because of that, a lot of people are looking forward to playing it, including me. However, there is a controversy that started surrounding the game very recently that has caused a lot of people to kind of back away from it. And that is involved in its anti-cheating methods. How is it involved in its anti-cheat methods? Well, viewer who seems to have not heard anything about this within the past few days, let me explain. You see, a lot of times, multiplayer games will have anti-cheat methods in their program, just to make it so that the online experience is fun and fair. You know, something we all want from video games. Most of us anyways. However, there are plenty of ways that people try to get around those anti-cheats. They could be something as easy as just opening up the cheat before you open up the game, which is actually the method that Riot Games is trying to fight with this anti-cheat software. How are they trying to do this? Well, they're basically including inside the game a program that has administrative access to your entire computer upon startup. By the way, that's upon startup of the system itself, not upon startup of the game. Yeah, this is a huge deal, especially considering that Riot Games is owned by Tencent, a Chinese company, and there's nothing against China that I have personally. It's just that when it comes to video games, especially those that are free to play or free to download, they seem to have other ways of making money or ways of gathering information that's personal information off of your systems or hardware. This can be anywhere from just wanting access to your photos and other programs to being able to data mine your computer just from installing their game, which has happened with Riot Games in the past. They have fixed it and tried to make amends for it. However, if history is going to repeat itself in this kind of manner, that's very, very sketchy. Granted, we'll give them the benefit of the doubt. They probably are just using this for security of the players themselves and not using it to gather any sort of information. However, a lot of people have been pointing out a very important fact. Just because they're going to use it to protect us doesn't mean someone won't use it to harm us. Let's be honest, no game is immune to hacking. You will always run into hackers. In spite of this anti-cheat method, Valorant already has had to ban people day one of the beta. And if that's not an example of this is not going to work, then I really don't know what is, because people are able to get around anti-cheats all the time. It happens all the time. And as sad as it is to say, there's kind of no way to stop it other than just reporting it when it happens. At least no realistic way, that is. But other than that, what I really want to touch on is that this is an extremely invasive kind of program. Not only do you have to install this on your computer when you download the game, but the fact that it has administrative access to your entire system when you just start up the computer each and every time until you delete the program, which is the only way to get rid of it or turn it off, is kind of shocking and scary. And that's not even mentioning the fact that they basically gave an open backdoor to anybody who's good enough to hack their way into it. Let's go ahead and think about that for a second. How much would it take for someone to crack this program and basically find themselves a way into any computer that they wanted that had this one singular game installed on it, and them being none the wiser because they're fully aware that it's there? Some people are saying it's Riot Games. They're going to try and make up for this. They're going to try and do better and not use this for malicious purposes. And yeah, that's probably very likely. They're probably going to make up for it and say, yeah, okay, we understand this is not the way to do it, so we're going to fix that. We're going to remove this program or allow you to turn it off at the very least. I could see them doing that because they were put on blast for it. Let's be honest. Until a company is put on blast for something or kind of had a spotlight shined on what they're doing wrong or what is seen as doing wrong, they're gonna keep doing what they're doing. If you want to play Valorant, you're being forced to install a program that has administrative access to your entire system on your PC, and that could provide a backdoor to anybody that's good enough to hack into it and that wants to get to another person's PC, which, let's be honest, as scary as it sounds, could be a large number of people. And Riot Games is getting a lot of flack for this, to be honest. They're actually getting a lot of flame, and people are going at it with them. Like, there are tons of videos kind of talking about this issue and doing the exact same thing. I'm doing right now, except they're doing it a lot better. Even though I'm just one voice out of like 100,000 people saying the same stuff I am, it still doesn't make it any less legitimate, because the more people that speak about this, then the more that Riot Games is going to take notice and hopefully make that change. They've made changes before in the past, and just like any company, they will make a change if they feel like it'll actually harm them in the short or long run. And this one actually really could, so they're most likely going to make that change and make it better. Programs that are extremely intrusive and basically provide a backdoor to anybody who wants to harm them are very, very high risk, and they are very bad for consumers. And while it's done with the best of intention in this case, it is still a risk to their consumers, and would probably be better to just do the old method of, if you run into a hacker, report them. Because until we're able to find a program that doesn't impose on another individual's freedom or their own personal privacy, then we're just gonna have to rely on the old method of just reporting someone when we see that they're using cheats. I mean, let's be honest, Riot Games, they're not new to this business. They know what they're doing, and they know that when their customers need something to happen, they're going to get their work done to make it happen. They very well will most likely do this, but that history is it makes things kind of hazy. It makes it kind of hesitant. But that's just my opinion. I'm still looking forward to playing the game after they fix this. But until then, I am going to be holding off and waiting until I hear further news regarding this. Anyways guys, thank you all very much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I'm really sorry this video was a lot more depressing than the normal video. It was a lot more serious, but it was something that's very important. Anyways, make sure you leave your opinions down in the comment section down below. Go ahead and support other individuals who are spreading their opinions as well. Make sure you leave a like if you enjoyed. Let me know about how you did enjoy this video or not. And if you want to have notifications of future uploads just like this one come straight to you as they go live, make sure you hit that subscribe button to be caught. Tongue twister. Make sure you hit that subscribe button to become a member of the Squatch Nation today. Anyways guys, thank you all very much for watching. Really do appreciate it. And as always, I am PUMSQUATCH. Goodbye.